Right, so I'm in Liverpool 1. The reason why I'm back in town is because that fella last night really got to me. So I've come to try and buy him a pair of trainees, but I've gone to look for them, can't find them now. So I'm going to hang around town. I'm going to go to the bridge at the Albert Dock to try and find Damien, because I've got them trainees on my back still. And also, interestingly, the shop's just popped up here. It says Jenny & Co. It's the police commissioner's in there today, so I'm going to pop in and ask some questions about the homeless and the fake homeless, so see what answers I can get. Right, so that place isn't open for half an hour, so I'm going to try and find Damien in the Albert Dock, and hopefully he's there, try and give him these trainees. Then I'll go back and ask some questions. I don't even know what to ask, as in, you know, politically, I have no interest in politics. So I'm just going to ask the questions that are on my mind. Right, so I just spoke to the Police and Crime Commissioner, Emily Swaddle. She answered a few questions regarding the homeless. Said it's not really a matter that the police can deal with the fakes. But I showed her that picture, which I put on screen now, of the two different guys with all the same kids, and she said that's interesting, that. She said, but they could be victims themselves, which they could be, as I get that. But it's part of a wider group, a wider gang, which I've explained. And she's wondering, well, if we get them into accommodation, get them to stay there, I've said it's not about getting them to accommodation. They've got accommodation. They're out there clearly to make money. But she's agreed to do an interview at some point, so I've got an email. She couldn't do it today. She's heavily pregnant, so best of luck with the birth, Emily. She's agreed to do an interview. If I email her team, so I'm going to email them and so we get an interview and get some answers on camera. So anyone's got any questions that I should ask, let me know. Okay. So the one thing I did fail to mention there was that's a pop-up shop for Canon Place police station. It's obviously not being used anymore. It's getting demolished and it's getting sold off the land. And it's a pop-up shop to see what people want to see there, i.e. residential, shops, anything like that. There's loads of options on there, but one option that wasn't on there was something for the homeless, which I suggested. Said a few people have mentioned that. So maybe if more people go in there while it's open and suggest that, then they might start thinking about it. But again, it's not down to them. They're selling the land, so they want the money. It's the police that want the money, so it's going to go upwards of the millions to be sold off. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Any ideas? Right, luckily I found Warren from last night. I've told him to stay still. I'm just going to buy him some trainees now. Out of your donations, so yeah. Now the hard thing is, I can obviously spend as much as I want on trainees, but I don't want to spend too much. One, I don't know how long they're going to last on them. And two, if we're going to buy them a decent pair of expensive trainees, someone's going to take them off them. Because I know that's what happens on the streets. If you've got something that people, you know, can make money from, they're going to take them off you. So I'm going to spend, I don't know, about 40 quid on trainees for them. So I don't want them to be awful. I could easily spend about 10 quid, get them a terrible pair of trainees that won't last in 2 minutes. But I'll go and get a pair mid-range that should last them a while. Right, so I've bought Warren some trainees, so let me show you. This is all thanks to your donations, this. So let me just get the camera in there. So I've got a pair of Under Armour, mid-range Under Armour, and 10 pairs of socks there as well. So, yeah. Going to buy him a food voucher as well. Yeah. At least he'll have something on his feet and he can walk around. He's sitting there at the moment with a, just in a sleeping bag. He found it last night, believe it or not. But when I saw him, there's nowhere open that I could go to help him out, and it played on my mind all night. So luckily I found him today, and he's got trainees socks, I'll be going around with Brian tonight. Brian's outreach team, and hopefully they can sort them out with some more stuff. But yeah, thanks to you, I was able to buy stuff for him. Right, so I've also just bought him a £5 Greg's card, so he can get himself some lunch and a coffee maybe. It's something to keep him going for now. So I'll go over and see him now. You alright, Warren? Pair of tabs in there for you, mate, alright? 10 pairs of socks. And there's a voucher for Greg's, alright? That's all I can do for you at the moment, mate.
Appreciate
it. Alright. Are you going to be up there later, are you? Yeah. I'll be around with Brian later and his team, so...
I know Brian.
Yeah. Well, might be able to sort you out with some fucking, warm kit and that, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know that one of the girls carries loads of coats with her, so, yeah. Right, as long as you're alright for now, mate, alright. Yeah. See you later. Ta-ra, mate. Well, that's Warren sorted a little bit. Dad. There he is. There he is over there. Hopefully he's going to put his shoes on now. Some clean, fresh socks you can put on as well. So yeah. It's something for now. I've been to the Albert Dock and I still can't find Damien. I'll have one more go tonight with him. Right, so I've just been in Church Street there, been observing that fella, with the dogs and the pram and the blankets. I was there for about 45 minutes. 2 people gave him donations. One woman gave him a £5. I could see that clearly. I'm not sure what the other person gave him, but I spoke to each of them. The first one who gave him a £5 was a lady from down south. I said, "You're being scammed." She said, "Oh, I'm only doing it for the dogs." I said, "Well, the dogs are getting abused. It's not going to get spent on the dogs." Another fellow was Italian. I explained to him, and he asked me how I knew and all that. I said, "Well, as we just know, there's plenty of intelligence put in that. He is faking it. People know where he lives. People have told me where he lives. People know exactly where he lives. People know him. And he comes into town every day, scams people, goes home." But it was only 2 donations in about 45 minutes. Now, I stood there before and he's absolutely raked it in. Donations every couple of minutes. So hopefully the message is getting out there that, there's a lot of people walking past pointing at him, so let's hope that they realise that he's fake. Anyway, the man with no shoes, he's been given shoes now, thanks to your donations. What else? I've been stopped a couple of times as well. The lady at the train station, thanks for stopping and saying hello. And the guy on Church Street had an interesting chat about you and your dad, about the army, military career and stuff. So yeah, well, thanks for stopping. What else? Yeah, that's it. So Warren, yes, Warren's got shoes now, he's got socks, and a voucher for food. That's all I could really do for him right now. Yeah, if you like the channel, please subscribe. Appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up, let people see what I'm trying to do, and comment, let me know what you think. See you in a bit.